a lot of people don't have this kind of patience with AI for some reason. It's just like, if I don't get it in 3 seconds, it doesn't work. All of these different agents, they do really well a lot of the time, and then sometimes they don't. And sometimes you have to work with these different agents until they provide the right answer. And so you want to do a little bit of research before you actually do the code. Spend some time in Claude talking about the solution that you're trying to build. What are the different tools out there that already do what you want to do? Just like I have the No Code Architects Toolkit, which is a free tool. And just like how we used this tool here to download TikToks, there are these existing projects that do the thing that we want to do. But if we were to go into Cursor without that knowledge and just say, hey, build me a TikTok downloader, it might actually try to build this whole project from scratch, in which case it's going to have a much harder time actually achieving the goal. Now, maybe Cursor at that moment or Claude Code at that moment was smart enough to know that this tool existed and it would go and it would download it just like the same way we did, but you don't know that it's going to do that. So if you go to Claude or you go to ChatGPT and you go through these research and building and collaboration mode, and you use it just to talk through what you're trying to do and to ask it various unknowns that you don't know, or to give it insight on things you do know and where it should start from, and talking to it about what the output should actually look like. Doing some of this initial research is the difference between it working and it not working. And then the other insight is just that for whatever reason, when people go and they use AI, there's all this work that we used to have to do. It could be months worth of work. But for whatever reason, I've noticed that when we use AI, we want it in seconds. We don't want to wait at all. But there's this middle ground where maybe you spend a few hours doing a little bit of research, articulating your idea, getting some insight, narrowing things down, coming up with some frameworks or some existing projects that you can pull from. And that little bit of research, it does take a little bit more time, but we're taking months worth of work and turning that into maybe one day or a few hours. But the people that go here and want it in 3 seconds, I mean, sometimes you're going to get it. I mean, that is the ideal. I want it to happen in 3 seconds as well. But when it doesn't, be willing to put in that one day in exchange for 1 month. And I know this sounds silly, but a lot of people don't have this kind of patience with AI for some reason. It's just like, if I don't get it in 3 seconds, it doesn't work. But develop that muscle to do the research and you'll do a lot better.